I'm Michelle Bauman, the managing editor of Catholic News Agency. Just a few days ago, we wrapped up the Synod on the Family in Rome. Just as a refresher, the Synod on the Family was a 3-week gathering of bishops from around the world getting together in Rome to talk about different challenges that face modern families. At the end of the Synod, Pope Francis had an address where he sort of outlined his thoughts about the whole process. A couple important notes. The Pope said that the Synod was not intended to find extensive solutions to every single problem that modern families face. He said that really we're just looking to create a framework to look at those problems in the light of God's love and of our faith. Pope Francis has repeatedly talked about finding this balance of encountering the person while at the same time proclaiming the truth to them. That's what we're seeing a lot in this document. Pope Francis goes through and lists bullet points of different items that he believes this synod was about, different things he thought it should focus on. He says, it was about urging everyone to appreciate the importance of the institution of the family and of marriage between a man and a woman, based on unity and indissolubility, and valuing it as the fundamental basis of society and human life. Lots packed into that sentence right there. Let's take a look. First, he talks about marriage between a man and a woman. He says that it's indissoluble, and he says that it's the foundation of our society. That's a traditional Catholic teaching. There had been some suggestions at the Synod that that should be sort of changed, or the focus shifted away from that. But what the Pope is doing there is reaffirming that at the very beginning of his speech on what the Synod was at its core. Another point, the Pope says that different cultures experience and express the Catholic faith differently. But he says that that doesn't compromise the truths of the faith. It's not that the truths of the faith are different, it's just that they're understood and it's a different dialogue in different places. For example, some bishops from Africa said that polygamy is still a prominent practice in their countries. In those countries, the dialogue of the Catholic faith with the culture is very different from other countries where polygamy is no longer a prevalent practice. So the Pope said we have to remember that we're expressing the faith differently while not changing the core truths of what the faith is. For more Synod news, you can check out www.catholicnewsagency.com. I'm Michelle Bauman.